Well, they're a pretty versatile team. All five guys can score for them. I think one thing we got from them is that we can compete with them. I think player for player we could match up very well, and it's just going to come out to who plays tougher and who executes better.
Yeah, same thing like Bruce was saying. Just we feel like we could play with those guys. The first game we lost by a lot at their place. The second game it was a close game and we lost, but it just gave us that confidence that we needed, that we can play with anybody in the league. So.
We know that we can hang with them. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, we were right there the whole way, right down to the last tenth of the second, I think it was. So it's not like we come in here like, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to hang with these guys. We're definitely going to be there. I think we're all confident about that.
Yeah, I think the thing we would like to take out, and hopefully we do take out of the game, is the fact that when we executed, our game plan, we were right there, had a shot to win it. And we talk a lot about the fact that every single possession is important. So the fact that they hit that 21-footer at the buzzer, basically, that turns out to be a big play right then. But as I said to the guys, the plays that maybe we didn't complete in, the first possession, the 10th possession, the 15th possession, all we had to do was turn around one play and create the cushion we need. So, we try to look at every possession in every game as a totally separate entity, but I'd like to think that the kids come out of there with the confidence that we certainly can compete successfully.
I think they have a lot of balance on the team. They have a lot of guys that can score any night for them. I know the first game we played them, they had one guy who had set school record 11 threes. So I think they have multiple guys that can do a lot of things on the court.
They run good offense. They know they have good tools. They have good post players, so they know how to use those. They run good sets for them. They have good shooters. When their point guard's able to penetrate their space very well. They find those shooters very well. They knock down the shots. They're just a solid team. They run good stuff. They don't make many mistakes.
Yeah, very good point guard play and very good post play. So as a baseball fan, they always talk about being strong up the middle, and they are a team that's strong up the middle. Their point guard play is very good. The Thompson kid is very effective shooting it off the catch. He's very effective in the mid-range, cannot really be pressured, and very good post play with both Bonnie and Peeble, which makes their more than competent wing scorers even more effective because you've got to be so conscious about the kids inside. So really that's where their strength is, and they do a good job of getting themselves second shot opportunities as well. Don't turn it over a whole lot, so you got to match them kind of possession for possession.
Well, playoffs will definitely be a lot more energy because it's single game elimination, so everyone's going to be on their toes. Probably first couple minutes, someone will be a little anxious, but I think after the first couple minutes, it's going to be fun. So
I think so. I think it's a lot more intensity. I think both teams know that with any game, it could be your last game for the year. So I think it brings out the best in every team.
It'll have a different feel for sure. I'm sure they'll have a full gym. We expect that. We're ready for that. We've had experience with that last weekend, even up at Skidmore on their senior day. As for a different feel, I mean, we play to win every game. In that sense, I don't think it's different. But knowing that when we lose, our season's done, that's a different feeling for us.
How great
I think it's a great feeling. I know early in the year I had sprained my MCL and I didn't know whether I would be able to get back to 100%. So now being able to be in the playoffs for the second time, I think it's a great feeling, and I'm just excited to be able to continue to play at the highest level that I can.
But I think the kids have worked hard. I think they have persevered. I think that we've been, to a degree, in the playoff mode for weeks. With getting off to a slow start in the league at 0-3 and 2-5, we really haven't been able to have a whole lot of room for error. And we've won 7 of our last 9, so I hope that the kids have a sense of winning and being used to winning. So I'd like to think our confidence is there, and the thing we try to talk about is confidence comes from preparation. We don't want to be arrogant, because arrogance leads to mistakes and the kind of play that you're not looking for. So I feel like the kids are prepared. We know we're going to play a very good team, but at this time of year, you want to be playing your best basketball because you're not playing any bad teams.